從前嘅新界係一個傳統嘅農村社會，村民係以耕種為生嘅。由於佢哋唔能夠自給自足，所以就需要將啲收成品賣出去，然後就買翻啲佢哋需要嘅物品。方法有兩種，第一就係等人擔啲嘢嚟村度賣，第二就係自己去墟市嗰度買。所以墟市對當時嘅村民嚟講係好重要嘅。
In a rural economy, it was important to have market facilities because it meant that there villagers could obtain things that they didn't produce themselves. Things like salt and cooking oil and oil for their lamps. Coffins, for instance, things like that, and the services of various experts, including feng shui people and nam or lo and that kind of person. And you might say that the market was also the cultural center for the local area, because usually there was a temple or more than one temple there, and on the occasion of major festivals or on the god's birthday, there was usually a religious ceremony and an opera performance. So the local market provided both an economic function and a cultural function for the villages living round it.
其實墟係南方人嘅叫法，北方人係叫做集嘅。墟即係市裏面一塊空地，俾啲村民擔貨物嚟擺賣，亦即係市場嘅所在地。由於受到清初遷界嘅影響，新界早期嘅墟市發展就中斷咗，所以喺新界具有長遠歷史嘅墟市唔算多。嘉慶24年編修嘅《新安縣志》所列出嘅新界墟市，只有元朗墟、石湖墟、大埔墟同埋長洲墟。喺呢4個墟市當中，元朗墟同埋大埔墟嘅歷史最長遠，相信喺明朝就已經有㗎啦。元朗一共有2個墟，一個係舊墟，一個係新墟。元朗舊墟係喺清朝康熙8年由大橋墩市搬過嚟嘅，即係話元朗喺康熙8年以前已經有一個市集叫做大橋墩市㗎啦。康熙8年即係復界嗰年，鄧族遷翻去新界，喺元朗開設墟場，即係後來嘅舊墟啦。舊墟發展得相當好，總共有3條大街，店鋪不下100間。所賣嘅貨品除咗最大宗嘅油糖酒米之外，仲有牲畜、蔬果、山貨、農具。此外仲有藥材鋪、當鋪、打鐵鋪等等，可以話相當有規模啦。大埔墟亦都有新舊之分嘅噃。舊墟位於汀角路口，面向大埔口，喺觀音河東北岸。據說喺600幾年前，鄧族嘅人已經喺嗰度立村㗎啦。
600幾年前呢，那個地方咧就好似好荒蕪嘅，墟灘啊，同埋啲荒地咁嘅。咁嗰時咧，我哋成立條村之後咧，就喺呢海灘下邊啊，就開條墟，叫做舊墟。舊墟係只係得2條街，一條叫做直街，一條叫做環頭街。成條墟係得2條街啫。咁2條街咧就初時好少鋪戶嘅，後來啲人口多咗啦。咁啲商場上發展得幾好啦，咁一路擴充到嗰啲鋪戶一路多咗。咁起間廟，起間廟就係天后宮叫做，咁嗰間天后宮咧都有500年以上啦。
除咗天后廟之外，大埔舊墟以前仲有一間鄧孝子祠，紀念鄧族一個孝子鄧思孟嘅。呢個祠建於明朝萬曆年間，鄧族人為咗供奉呢間孝子祠，就喺康熙11年，即係1672年，向清廷申請喺孝子祠旁邊嘅空地立墟起鋪，將墟所賺嘅利息用嚟做孝子祠嘅自糧。所以大埔墟應該係喺1672年先至正式立墟嘅。而家嘅孝子祠已經變成廢墟啦。 根據新安縣志，石湖墟嘅前身係天光墟，喺嘉慶年間已經存在㗎啦。相信呢個墟亦都係同元朗墟一樣，係喺清朝復界之後先至正式成立嘅。
呢條墟嘅初期嘅名咧，就係一個舊農村做落好多呢啲小型嘅商店，由地方人咧安個名叫做矮婆巷。矮婆巷喺邊度地點咧？就喺今日嘅豐興油廠，即係話新勤街嘅後面嘅大地方咧，都係叫矮婆巷噶啦。石湖墟咧呢個名咧就係根據嗰個湖有個大石而咁得嚟嘅。正式話立墟咧，由1925年開始，嗰條墟咧就係好古代式嘅，係嗰啲屋仔咧好矮，一層單層過嘅，但係內邊咧亦包含咧亦都有好多油塘酒米雜貨都有嘅。當時谷米最大宗啦，其次咧就番薯啊、芋頭啦、柴啦、賣豬仔啦，啲豬仔捉嗰啲豬嚟賣啦，呢啲為最大宗啦。最唔好彩咧就係最興旺嘅時候啊，就係1955年一場大火啊，就將整條墟咧幾乎燒晒啊，剩咗10幾間屋仔喺度咋。最後咧，由地方一個組織叫做急賑委員會喺當地咧，就重建好多鐵棚啊，俾佢做翻生意。點知咧，1956年啊，差唔多同樣嘅時期12月嘅時候，又一場大火，將啲鐵棚所有全部燒清晒。咁第二次大火啦，所以最唔好彩咧，上水有2次嘅大火。
石湖墟呢2次大火，除咗嚴重影響上水區嘅商業發展之外，仲毀壞咗墟內好多具有歷史性嘅建築物同埋碑刻，所以現存有關石湖墟嘅歷史記載就非常缺乏啦。不過，亦由於呢2次大火，令到政府要早日施行重建計劃，將石湖墟發展成今日嘅衛星市鎮，亦都可以話係不幸中之大幸啦。長洲喺新安縣志裏面屬於新增嘅墟市，歷史雖然就唔及得元朗、大埔同埋石湖墟咁耐啊，不過同新界其他地方比較，亦都可以講得係歷史悠久噶啦。長洲喺香港島嘅西南，係一個天然嘅避風塘。喺英國未租借新界嘅時候，好多來往香港同埋澳門嘅船隻，多數喺長洲停泊，非常熱鬧。長洲北社街有一間北帝廟，廟前有一個香爐，據說係刻有長洲墟3個字嘅。不過經過多年來風雨嘅侵蝕，香爐上嘅字已經模糊不清啦。長洲近海嘅幾條街，相信係最舊嘅，鋪頭多數賣啲雜貨、海味或者山貨之類。偶然我哋會發現1、2間鋪頭仲保存住早期店鋪嘅特色嘅。剛才已經為大家簡略咁介紹過新界歷史最長遠嘅4個墟市。其實新界仲有唔少墟市嘅，呢啲墟市嘅功能雖然一樣，不過類型就各有不同啦。
Generally speaking, there were 4 main sizes of market. There was what in English is called the intermediate market. That was really in Samjun, just over the present border. Then there were a number of ordinary or standard markets like Tai Po, Yuen Long, Sek Wu Hui, and Sa Tau Gok. On the coast, you had what I call coastal market centres. And then also, in the bigger villages, you had what you might call village markets. Now, the difference between these 4 different types of market was really in the market days. A village market, starting at the bottom, the village market might just be open for a few hours every day, and mainly for the sale of vegetables, fish, fruit, and so on. The coastal market centre, Saigon, Dao, Chengzhou, places like that, would be open every day because there was a big fishing fleet and there were also lots of boats coming in from elsewhere, and there was plenty of business to do with them and with the local villagers. But when you come to the standard market and the intermediate market above it, there it was the normal practice, as elsewhere in China proper, to have a schedule. Usually the markets were open once in 3 days. And it might be, say, the first day, the 4th day, the 7th day in a 10-day cycle, and then going on the 11th day, the 14th day, and so on. Or they could operate within the same 10-day cycle on different days in the cycle. Say 2, 6, 10, something like that. Now the reason for this was to allow the shopkeepers and the villagers who were selling things, and in those days villagers did a lot of selling. They sold firewood, they sold grass, as well as livestock and rice and so on, to be able to go to this market one day to buy or sell, and to go to that market another day to buy and sell. And it enabled the shopkeepers to do the same with purchasing their goods and then selling them. In other words, it maximized the opportunities to do business for both the villagers and the shopkeepers.
因為深圳曾經劃入新界區之內，所以我哋亦都算佢係新界嘅墟市啦。深圳係一個中心市鎮，附近嘅農產品多數係集中喺呢度，然後直接運去縣城南頭，所以地位相當重要。專家叫呢種墟市做中層墟市。至於基層墟市，好似大埔墟、石湖墟呢，就係先將農產品運去深圳，再由深圳運去南頭。元朗就只不過偶然將啲貨物直接咁運去南頭嘅啫，所以亦都只係屬於基層墟市。呢兩類墟市都有一個特別嘅墟期，唔似得鄉村街市咁日日都開門做生意，好似荃灣就係啦。
早期嘅嗰個商業中心呢，啲鄉人呢都係集中喺呢個舊街。呢個舊街呢係位於海壩村一部分。
嗰頭葵涌啊、九華間啊都嚟投呢個荃灣嘅。嗱，講西邊嗰邊咧，深井啊、青龍頭啊，都要嚟呢個荃灣。嗰個北邊咧，川龍啊，嗰啲人都落嚟投呢個舊街嘅，嚟呢個舊街市買嘢嘅。
咁啊，舊街嗰個商業區咧係由2層屋，兩對面屋咧係2層屋咧係組成嘅，大概有30-50間呢啲咁嘅屋。咁啊，啲商人咧喺度做生意係咧等嗰啲啲鄉人咧喺晨早啊，咁啊就擔啲菜啊，或者係啲農作物咧，就喺呢個街市咧同嗰啲鄉人交易嘅。咁啊啲鄉民咧就賣咗啲畜生啊，同埋啲農作物咧，就同啲雜貨鋪啊買賣呢啲所謂啲柴米油鹽。咁啊，翻去啲村裏頭咧做個生活嘅。
即係佢舊街啊做生意，佢每日嘅都一樣，就冇墟期㗎。咁啊到即係早晚嘅時間當然係熱鬧啦，晏晝就當然係比較疏人啦。
佢呢幾廿間鋪咧，就即係米鋪啊、糧雜啦，有啲係或者係啲竹器鋪啊，仲是仲有啲所謂餅鋪啊、乜嘢藥材鋪乜嘢都有嘅。大概1935年到呢個時間咧，就政府發展荃灣啊，就開一條眾安街同埋呢個街市街同埋兆和街㗎。 咁啊，所有咧喺舊街發展嗰啲商人咧，見到呢個市區啊開始發展啦，咁啊就將舊街啲鋪頭咧就搬咗落嚟呢個眾安街。現在嚟講啊，呢個眾安街咧，差唔多啲舊嘅店鋪咧已經係拆晒啦，唯一咧啊碩果僅存嘅咧，只係有任安堂一間咧係藥材鋪嘅。
海岸市場同埋鄉村街市嘅分別就唔係好大，大家都冇墟期。不過鄉村街市每日只係開放幾個鐘頭做生意，佢嘅顧客以村民為主。至於海岸市場，即係灣頭啦，由於佢主要係同漁民做生意嘅，所以墟裡面嘅店鋪由朝到晚都開門，好似長洲同埋西貢就係啦。
舊時西貢咧就係啲人咧就好少㗎。都係垃圾城㗎，有啲潮州學佬惠州呢啲興寧長樂不過客家人就多啲。西貢咧就有2個山嘅，一個咧就係現在係鄉事會嗰個，對開啲咧有一個咧個山咧好遠嘅，我哋叫圓洲。嗰啲西貢呢啲村民咧就多數喺呢2個山腳咁搭啲屋咁樣嚟居住，貧窮啲嗰啲咧就養下豬種下菜咁斬柴掘草咁樣為啲生活㗎啦。舊時咧就燒柴㗎嘛，通通都係燒啲柴或者山柴嘛。舊時斬柴都冇法例㗎，尤其走山咧斬到咧可以拎到嚟賣㗎啦。有多咧可以擔去九龍賣，有啲咧就由一船嘅車出嚟將出嚟西環嗰邊賣嘅。啲工廠咧舊時咧都冇咩特別工廠喎，係船廠西貢咧呢個灰窯下有個灰窯燒啲灰燒到啲白灰咧就車出香港咧就賣俾人哋就建築嗰啲起草嗰啲屋舊時西貢啲人咧做生意咧都係一啲雜貨生意啦，多數咧就同呢啲水上嗰啲移民嚟交易咁啦。咁西貢就冇咩墟期嘅。就唔俾得其他啲話135246乜嘢，西貢都冇嘅。
If you took, say, the coastal places, the coastal markets like Changzhou and Saigon and Pingzhou in the southern district, there the market community consisted of shopkeepers. And the shopkeepers served the surrounding villages and they served the boat population in those places. And the people in charge were the leading shopkeepers who formed the Gai Fong, or neighborhood association. And they really behaved like a government, because the local government in Qing times did not send officials into the market towns or the villages. And so the Kai Fong had to do everything. They repaired the roads and the wells. They arranged for watchmen to patrol the streets at night. They arranged for schools. They arranged for medical facilities. They even provided coffins for paupers.
不過喺早期位於新界內陸嘅墟市組織，就同剛才所講嘅有啲唔同啦。點解會咁呢？
Because in those areas you had some very powerful families, particularly the Deng family, people who had very well educated leaders who were sometimes officials as well. And these people got the market rights from the magistrate, and then they charged the local people as much as they thought that they could get away with. And this was the case in Yunlong Old Market and in Tai Po.
由於當地嘅習姓人士唔甘心長期受大族嘅欺壓，於是就集資另立新墟啦。元朗六鄉人士喺1915年成立合益公司，以每股2元公開招股，籌到1萬股嚟建墟，設立元朗新墟，亦即係五合街。新舊墟之間只有一條渠隔開。由於六鄉人士杯葛舊墟，所以舊墟就逐漸衰落，新墟就逐漸繁榮啦。大埔新墟比元朗新墟仲成立得早。大埔新墟嘅所在地原本係姓文嘅村落，係位於觀音河西岸。 以前喺河以西嘅村民呢，去大埔墟趁墟嘅時候，必定經過文屋村嘅，所以文屋村亦逐漸興盛起嚟。嘉慶年間，文氏族人喺村裏面起店鋪，引起大埔舊墟主嘅反對，入稟新安縣衙門，話文氏侵害鄧氏嘅利益。於是新安知縣就下令文姓只可以起房屋，就唔可以起鋪。到咗同治12年，即係1874年，一場颱風將文屋村夷為平地。於是大埔七約嘅雜姓鄉民呢，就幫助文屋村嘅人重建屋鋪。到咗1892年，大埔七約嘅雜姓鄉民入稟知縣，要求設立新墟，又帶縣衙門嘅視察員行遠路，令佢以為新舊兩個墟相距好遠，於是就獲准建立新墟啦。1893年，新墟成立，命名為太和市。太和市其實只係得一條街嘅啫。
個富善街道咧，舊啲賣咧就逢3、6、9噶，有啲就元旺鋪啊，打棉胎啊，可以賣啲布匹啦，同埋嗰啲叫做賣缸瓦鋪啊，同埋買啲山貨啊，啲農作物啊，啲機啊，個梳衣啊，嗰啲拎帽啊叫做啊，客家話拎馬噶，即係咁樣嗰啲嚟賣啦。有啲開魚欄啦，譬如有啲嗰啲叫做雜貨鋪啊，又養豬啊，又賣燒酒啊，又磨谷啊，又舂米咁樣嘛。有啲又打銀啊，打銀鋪啊，又等等啲都有。佢現在嗰個富善街仲有2間好似舊瓦屋㗎，嗰啲瓦坊同劉長記咧，嗰2間最老㗎啦。
為咗主持公道，每個墟都設有公秤俾啲鄉民用嘅。而呢啲公秤除咗要用嚟維持公道之外，仲有一個好重要嘅作用嘅噃。
The market scales were intended to ensure that there was a revenue for the temple and for the Gai Fong, so that they could get money to carry out their various duties. Everybody who attended the market had to use the scales, and the scales were supplied by the Gai Fong to ensure fairness. Everyone could trust them. The Gai Fong would let a tender for management of the scales every year. The tenderers, or successful tenderer, paid a sum of money to the Gai Fong, and then he hoped that he would be able to make a profit if the number of persons using the market in that year was as large as he hoped. And he got the profit, but the tendered sum went to the Gai Fong for its purposes.
新界嘅舊墟市，因為受雜姓人士杯葛同埋受交通發展嘅影響，早已經沒落啦。而新墟亦都因為新市鎮興起而受到淘汰。目前仍然存在同埋維持傳統墟期做買賣嘅，就只有元朗嘅雞鴨墟。